Now I'm supposed to introduce the next speaker, and it's me. So that's the introduction. Hello, I'm Sindhu. And I'm a comedian. I'm a stand-up comedian. I grew up in Delhi, blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. It's fine. I'm married, so my mother's very happy. But there were so many challenges I faced growing up. Ek to height, and then upar se complexion, because I'm not dark. I am wheatish. So there's that whole thing. But I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about identity. If someone says to you, who are you? What do you typically answer with? Your name. You don't say I'm a human. You say what's your name? Yeah, what's your name? Devendra Singh. So someone says, who are you? Say I'm Devendra Singh, right? Over here, over here, over here. Orange t-shirt. What's your name? Mausam. Oh, fabulous. Mausam. Okay, so someone said, my name is Sindhu. Now, this is obviously a name only a Madrasi will give their child, right? And I now realize that things have got quite politically correct in India, and people say, oh, how can you say Madrasi? Well, my mother is from Uttar Pradesh, so everyone is a Madrasi if you're south of the Vindhyas, all right? Madrasi. My dad is in fact a Madrasi, he's from Madras. So it's a name only a Madrasi would give their child. My whole life, because I grew up in Delhi, I would say, हाँ जी मैं सिंधु हूँ, and people would say, Sandhu, ये तो surname होता है. First name क्या है? And I would say, जी Sindhu. हाँ Miss Siddhu, वो तो समझ गए. First name क्या है? So this was a big problem. My name, like starting out, was a challenge. Sindhu was a challenge. Then I moved abroad. Abroad तो और भी band बज गया मेरा, because frankly they would call me Cindy, they would call me Sandy, they would call me Shindu. One lady, I remember I said my name is Sindhu, and she said that's like Sinbad but without the bad. And Microsoft Word autocorrect calls me Sandhog. I'm not joking. Try and write me a letter on Word. It goes to Dear Sandhog. So now I live abroad and I introduce myself. I say, hello, my name is Sindhu. Rhymes with Hindu, which I am, so it's convenient. I don't care if they think I'm a fundamentalist. I don't care. Because at least they're getting my name right. So now some of my friends, they say, oh, like Sindhu the Hindu, which is kind of very aggressive, I feel, but chalo, Sindhu the Hindu. So now my first name is Sindhu. I shouldn't complain about my first name because the real problem in my life is my surname. My surname is Venkatnarayanan, right? 16 letters, 6 A's, and I was 9 years old when I first spelt it correctly. And I went to a school in Lucknow, which was very strict. And Mrs. Singh, who was our class teacher, if you couldn't spell your name, you would be standing in the corner. I think class 1 and 2 mein corner mein khadi rehti thi. Because I couldn't spell it. Venkatnarayan. Hard when you're little. Now imagine, and of course for most of you it's like, oye Venki. Yeah, but Venkatnarayan is the surname. It's hard enough here. Imagine living abroad with this surname. Imagine living abroad and buying something on the phone with a credit card and this surname. Oh God, that's right. Oh, God is right. Imagine living abroad on the phone trying to buy something with a credit card with this name and the other person is in America. Now I say this because nothing against America, but let's face it. They tend to thrive on what's familiar. I mean, if they haven't come across it, it's not happening. In fact, the whole country, think about it, America's, not knowing is a big part of the story of that country because Christopher Columbus did not know where he was going. Right? He thought he's coming here for, haldi jeera namak. He ended up over there. Anyway, so Venkatnarayanan. So I was on the phone. I had to buy flowers, and I couldn't order on Interflora. There was no internet then. I am that old. Really, I am. You had to do it over the phone. I was doing it in a small town. The flowers had to get to my sister because you know how elder sisters are. If she doesn't get the flowers on the birthday morning, she'll call mummy ki 6 baj gaye, Sindhu ke to phool nahi aaye, uske to wishes nahi aaye. Then mummy will call me ki tumhe sharm nahi aati, badi behan ke liye phool nahi bheje. So what time se phool bhejne? So I was on the phone, small shop, in America, and we finished everything, and it was time for me. She said, okay, so, I need your name. I gave my first name, fine, no problem. Came to my surname. I said, I will spell it for you. So she said, okay. I said, VENKATATANA. At this point, my tension always starts rising. At NA, it always starts rising. Always. I said, NA. Wait a minute. This some kind of joke? You calling me early in the morning, you saying I'm calling from London, you giving me an address, and the zip code don't even have any numbers, has all alphabets in it, and now you tell me this and that this is your name? You really want these flowers? You making a joke? I said, no, I want the flowers. This is not a joke. I just have a little bit more. There's more. Just hold on 1 second, honey. Leonard, you got to come out here, Leonard. Come on out here. Listen to this. You never heard no. Put your ear to the phone. Listen to this name. All right, honey, start again. And I said, well, from where? Oh, honey, from the beginning. I said, okay. VENKATANARA. Lordy, that's your name? I said, yes, sir. What kind of name is that? I said, it's an Indian name. Indian name? I met a Mr. Singh. He come down the store all the time. There a Mr. Paytail down the university. You some kind of aboriginal or something? I said, no, sir, it's a South Indian name. All right. I said, it's just going to finish. There's more. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go. Keep going. So I said, R-A. You already said R-A. Are there two R-As? I forgot how to spell my own name. So I said, no, Y-A-N-A-N. That's it? I said, yes. He said, no, because, like in the beginning, you had a real good tempo. Then you get to the end, it fall flat. I said, no, that's the name. Okay, all right, well, I'm going to go back, but that's real interesting. Thanks for calling. So he left. She said, oh, honey, this kind of thing never happened to me before. I think it's real exciting, but I got to spell your name back to you, because you calling from London. I can't call you if something go wrong. I said, okay. I mean, like, marti kya na karti. I didn't really have a choice, did I? So I said, okay. She said, all right, here we go. VENKATANA. I ain't saying it right, am I? I said, no, you are saying it the word. No, because, you had this real rhythm going and everything, and I don't think I'm getting it right. And, I don't know when this is going to happen to me again, so I really want to get it right, okay? So I'm going to start again. Hey, Bhagwan. So she said, all right, I'm going to start again. You ready? Arey, mera naam hai. I've been ready since I was 9. Have you ever heard such a ridiculous question? I said, yes, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. VENKATANA. RAYANAN. I got it right, didn't I, honey? I said, you did. You know that movie, Jisme Whoopi Goldberg was a fake nun? And I felt I was in that movie. And she said, well, listen, I got that. This is real exciting, Make me feel real invincible and all, to spell that name out early in the morning. I want to start all my days off like this. I'm like, hey, Bhagwan. And then she said, you married? Now, you have to appreciate this was 28 minutes into a phone call I was paying for. This was not internet. This was not WhatsApp. This was not Skype. These were very expensive flowers at this stage. Very expensive. I said, no, I'm not married. Well, let me tell you something, honey. Someday you're going to meet a man. And that man's probably going to be a real fine man because, I ain't seen you, but I think you're pretty. But you know what I know about you? I know you got a big brain. Real big brain. Because you calling me early in the morning with this name, bam, bam, bam. You spelling it out again and again, not getting it wrong. You got a big brain. So you meet a man, he tell you stupid. You tell him, I ain't stupid. You never let no man tell you stupid. Got it? I said, got it. Because any man tell you stupid, you say, I'm not stupid. You want to know who's stupid? You spell my name, jackass. And then she said to me, so, all right, honey, well, I said, I really have to go. She said, that's fine. I just got to take your sister's name down, for the card. What's her name? My sister's name is Bharti with like 3 A's. That Madrasi way of spelling it? 3 A's, 2 H's. I was like, there's not happening to me. I said, my sister's name is Jane. We adopted her.